Hello. Back to streaming. I mean, since Wednesday, I guess. So the usual, but feels like it's been a bit, at least for me. Which is kind of funny. Let me get that chat together real quick. So I'm gonna do a little bit of practice first, but after that, then I'm down to go into the viewer arenas as usual. Alright, let's see here. So this is... If I had another monitor, I would run Studio Mode OBS, and I would just like kind of fix up the text positioning and all that ahead of time, but if I did Studio Mode with my current monitor, it'd be way too small. I guess this third monitor wouldn't really make that much of a difference for it, just the size of the monitor. I wonder if there's a way to make it kind of... Trying to see if I can make this a little bit smoother, the landing. I wonder if it's just... I guess it's just the timing in which you get back on stage. That's kind of smooth. Let me check something out there. Okay, it is a little bit longer. Wasn't sure if forward air had around the same frames as back air, which it does, but 6 frame difference might make that a little bit harder to actually get that landing smoothly. Or at least not as much of the movement can be spent adjusting. I don't know. Yo, Kumi, how's it going? Long time no see. Hope you've been keeping well. You are the first one here. Alright, let's get some arenas going. just wanted to practice a little bit of movement there. Yeah.
Step into the ring.
You ready to face fully this time? Have you been practicing? I guess I'll start with Pit actually. Normally I play other characters, but you know what? Why not? Why don't we start with the full on? That's good to hear. Or actually, I haven't been I've been practicing a little bit. I want to step it up some more still, but I will probably kind of keep it light-ish until about halfway through February. Mid-February, I think I'm going to be able to go crazy. If you want to give it a try, Skibidi, you can. Sometimes it works out, but yeah, it is cross-continent, and that usually does have a good chance of having lag, for sure. As much as I wish it didn't. Even this seems to have some lag going on. Oh, man. I know, yeah. A little bit something there. Maybe I should double-check the, I'm pretty sure I'm wired, but I could double check just to make sure. Ooh. Okay, well, I'll check it. Ooh. No, I'm wired. Looks like it's okay now. Oops. Nice, okay. Okay. It's a rare Pit moment where he actually can still put a little bit more of a fight on for the that ledge trap with a down smash there. Oh, man. Oh. That's still not gonna do it, oh my gosh. I just spot dodged through it, but it didn't work. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna do it. Ow. Nice. Yeah, that was good. Thought it was gonna be a grab. But back air is definitely a better positional, more positionally sound. Nice, good. Nice, okay. Thought that might still catch, but it didn't. Okay, that's me. Oh. Sup, Jason? How's it going? Oh, that's gonna do it, yeah. Well, I hope that the lag clears up over time here. Yeah, you DI'd out on that one. I don't have Tabletop Simulator, actually. Should I get it? I probably won't get it, but I'll ask you anyway. Slay the Spire board game goes pretty hard. Interesting. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, not too sure. I think it might be on your end. This time around, for sure. Or think. I mean, sometimes it could be weather, too. That's definitely just a possibility. Oh wow. It's actually surprisingly safe. Not a great punish, but oh well. We'll take it, I guess. Yeah, weather's bad in your area. Yeah. It is winter. It's getting really cold where I am, actually. But I think right now it's a clear day today. I could be... Maybe I need to take a look. Ow, that hurt. That came out a little bit faster than I was expecting. Supposed to be warm this week? What? But it's like minus 20 or whatever right now. It's like almost minus 30 just a moment ago. -2 Wednesday? What? What? Yeah. This has been a really crazy winter. So far, at least. I'm just like waiting for when it normally gets like very, very, very cold, right? But just keeps on like only being here for like a few days and then it disappears. So, I looked a little bit at your, you mentioned the Reaper Invitational. I looked a little bit at the format for it. It's interesting. I saw that Tweak played 2 sets and won the event. Good format. And Ouch, I think, like, beat basically everybody else. Maybe if I had a footstool punish there, I might be able to get a kill off of that, but I'm bad. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna keep that one. You can have it. Oh wow, that hit. I tried to footstool that. I tried my best. I do want to, I want to have that ready before I go to Japan. Because I am going to Japan, and I'm going to enter tournaments while I'm there. I'm excited. Yeah, it's not great. I'm sorry. Maybe another time. There might be another chance. I know we've definitely played before and it was fine. Sometimes it's just how it is. Caught on a bad day. Well, I guess for now I'll just chill here. You need to practice Pit anyway. Yeah. It's good fun to practice. Very mobile character, so it's good. You looked at my run? So, actually think about that video. It is actually decently old, the turn of it. It's from the end of August. But I really wanted to make a video out of it. It took me a really long time to make it. So eventually I got it out, but yeah, it's something that I've definitely had some people come by and just go like, wow, nice run at the event, or it's like, hey, congrats on winning. I was like, oh man. Yeah, there was a short of it actually. You're right. There was a Mario clip. I know which one you're talking about. But yeah, I really wanted to kind of like showcase it. I like doing vlog trips every now and then for trips that I go out for. And I wanted to do a kind of different take on it. That makes sense. Didn't want it to just be like, this is what I got up to. I wanted to sort of show as well that well, I just wanted to kind of show like thought process behind trying to win that kind of event, going out to that kind of event. Nice, that was good. Except for that part. Put that through. Air's pretty good out of shield. That was a good catch. Purpose tech roll. Oh, you got me. Yeah. I guess I should have known. Dang, I tried. Ooh, it may be a little bit too much charge. Oh, alright, well there we go. I think that was probably like a controller drop or something there. Okay, that was close. Tried to get the turnaround, but I did kind of force it pretty quickly. So I wasn't sure if it was going to work, and it didn't work out. Why do I use jab and advantage? Sometimes I'm not too sure if I'm going to get a punish in time, so I go for jab. It still kind of leads into good positioning. There are some situations where I probably can go for something else, like let's say like a down tilt. But it's either kind of like habit of just like doing jab instead, or yeah, again, not too sure if it's gonna make it in time. The down tilt's an extra 2 frames, so doesn't sound like a lot, but yeah. Also, it is a good good spot dodge or like roll hit. I think it's very active. When am I getting back into coaching? I actually am back to coaching, funny enough. Welcome, Mr. Kangaloo. So maybe I should send you... I'll send you my rates for what I'm doing for coaching at the moment. Hope you're having a nice day. That could not be. Oh! I'm okay. You also wanted coaching as well. I'll have to show you my rates because I have a couple of options for them. I also have some stuff through my memberships is what I've been wanting to also put out a little bit more. I haven't really like announced them per se. Like I announced them in the update video thing that I did a little while back at the start of the year, but that is the only thing that really has any content covering it. Oh man, I tried to save them. This is the lag that I wanted to try and kind of save them from. But yeah, I'm back to coaching again. I took a little bit of a break, kind of in the month of December, and then got back into it. Yo, is that Wayman? I think I see the bunch of hearts. Actually, wait, I could have... What was that thing that I was practicing the other day? I don't remember how it worked. I can't remember how it works. There was like something I was doing to try and like get the slip off properly, but I kind of forget what it was. stink up the lobby, but you're working at the moment. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I have to do narrow way in this matchup, I think, because of the sheer amount of low profile on the up smash. Wow, that still didn't really hit that well. It's kind of wild when you think about it. I feel like, in theory, you could just maybe get like a dash attack as a consistent punish. I'm just not that practiced at it. Nice, that's good. Dude, oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, that's tough. Not the greatest punish, but it worked out. What if I can do like a spot dodge thing? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to go that far below. Holy cow. Okay, well, I didn't really need to do that. I'm sorry. I wonder if you can do that. Even a spot dodge setup might be good. Because usually Icy's one of the strongest things that Icy's has for pressure, just that side B being like as difficult as it is to figure out like kind of where they're going. But it's not even close to safe enough. Interesting. Just need to do better, I guess. Also, what the heck? Blizzard goes pretty high. I'm going to stream again this Wednesday. What would be the type of thing? It'd probably be I'd probably be doing like another type of VOD review, but I'm trying to think if it would be like, might be back to kind of matchup type stuff. I haven't yet decided though. 'Cause I've been meaning to. I want to try and get through all of the matchups. Take notes, learn each matchup over time, but there are a lot, so I want to chip away at them slowly but surely. Nice, good. Ooh, okay, yeah, that was good. Good catch. Wii Fit versus Olimar. I wonder if there are Wii Fit VODs. Unless you happen to have some extra. I think I played Pit against you when we did our coaching, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, okay, that was probably punishable with an up smash, but I wasn't too sure. Nice, that's good. Hey. That was nice. Very good. Wait, I didn't quite need to go that high. Ah! Oh wow, managed to sneak through. Just barely. I tried to do a backwards back air, but I don't think it would have worked anyways. Would have been too short. That might kill? No, it didn't kill. That'll kill. There we go. I do have to do Wii Fit matchups though at some point too. I've done mostly pit stuff for the last little bit, but I definitely have to get some of that going. More of a skill issue than matchup check. It's kind of scary because Wii Fit does hit very hard up close, so I get it. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't hit that period. That might kill? No, it didn't kill. Oh, yeah, I tried to air dodge at the very last second, but it didn't work out. Yo, Mason. I see you part about coaching. I'm actually doing coaching, or like, I am back to coaching. You want to take down Pharaoh and the Yoshi Ditto? Sounds good. Oh man. Yeah, I'll send you my rates because my rates have changed a little bit, but yeah, I'll send them to you. I gotta start taking a list of people who I gotta send this to. Just put on this. Pit's also pretty gamer. I can't remember if they were in one of the lobbies before. They might have been. I'm going to quickly grab a coffee because I have an empty mug. I need to grab one. Give me 1 sec. came back just in time for it to say no contest. Oh, what the heck? Oops. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, man. Basically, you lost to a top 30 Wii Fit at your local. Wait, who did you play, women? Who'd you run into? I can't remember if I might know them. Wee. Okay, that was a little bit risky. Dang, that put some real pressure on me. Jinx? I do know Jinx, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jinx is pretty solid. Some guy sounded mean, yeah, that's fair. Sometimes it doesn't mean to come out that way, but it just does. I'm working off. Looking behind here, what the heck? Hold on a minute. Wow. That was kind of crazy. Oy. Wow, that was like a few situations where I thought that I would hit both of them, but I didn't. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it looks like I can just dash attack it. I have to be ready for the side B, of course, but looks like I don't actually need to worry that much. Like, it is definitely fast enough, but ow. Ooh, that was pretty good. Wow, that caught? That was kind of crazy. Wow, holy cow. Ah! Okay, well, I just did it. Adapted faster than you could have and kept running into Sun. Yeah. I think for the most part in that matchup, if you can just kind of keep them at distance, then it's probably okay. But yeah, getting up close when you have to actually get like damage is pretty rough. You can probably use some of your disjoint to your advantage in the matchup though, because there's some angles that Wii Fit has to come in from in order for the hitboxes to work properly. Yep, far away. Wow, that was actually still laggy enough. Oh my gosh. Like, I accidentally charged a little bit too much there, but... Or I, like, charged instead of just letting it rip, but I think the ICs was still in lag. It's kind of crazy. I see, yeah. Yeah, once they get good at pressuring with CQC, then it's pretty hard. Yeah, and it's you kind of do have to play a little bit of Wii Fit to know some of those setups, so it's good to know about them. A lot of people fall for random, like, kind of angles. Maybe not random, but you know what I mean. Ow, hurting a lot. There you go. Okay, alright, 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 alright. I didn't really need to do that, but it's fine. Oops. Oh, I tried to jump, but a little bit late. Oh. Okay, got me there. Sometimes the movement is hard. Tried to kind of set up into the position to try and punish a jump, but I like definitely fumbled it hard. Yeah, okay. Oops, didn't mean that one. Had to do that. There we go. Yeah, I like Wii Fit for the creativity on the ball plays. I think it's fun. Alright, I play Cat again. I'm surprised they kicked Cat out, but I guess it was just the... It is a... There's like a slight delay. It's stable, though, which is important. But we'll see if I can get revenge. The positioning was very strong, and the pressure was very strong from Cat's part. That was the part that made it very difficult. Oh yeah, got me there. Yeah, I'm a little bit too aggressive with some of those grabs. Yeah. Okay, got me there. I tried to do a dash grab. No. Okay, yeah. Baited into stuff too. Just need to play a little more positioning, I think. I'm not. Okay, well, it's fine. Ah! Where's my up air? Oh well. Yeah, okay, I just did that one. I did a lot of roll back there. Now let me go. Okay. Should have been dead way earlier. I got caught by a few too many of the side Bs. Ooh. That's good catching. Okay. For ball angles, yeah, it probably is. I think the regular header angle setups are usually the best ones, like in theory. But you're talking about ones that you cancel into an aerial, and those ones, yeah, or maybe not aerial, but into a normal. I would say, yeah, it's either something like the dash attack one's pretty good. I think F tilt is very good, both sides of it. But yeah. Wow, that grabbed okay. Looked kind of crazy. Oh, unfortunate. You know what that probably is? My option is just too slow in that situation to try and punish with. Yeah, that's gonna hurt for him. Nice dash forward. You've been struggling, Yoshi versus Pit Dark Pit. It's I think being able to use, you really want to abuse the aerial speed that you have, because that drift is like very formidable. If you can do that, then you're usually going to be in a pretty good spot. But it's kind of, yeah, not getting. You gotta be very careful to pick your spots when you get close because of the multi-hits, and they do reach decently far. You kind of have to put yourself out there to get the hits that you need, but you can get out of a lot of like pseudo-true combos with the double jump, so you can reduce a lot of your damage very easily. It's just a matter of like, I think, getting a good kind of like sway back and forth with your aerial game. And things like your Nair, technically, like a lot of your aerials are safe enough that I can't like true punish unless you actually, unless you misspace it or kind of get it a little bit too high on my shield. I'm pretty sure. Your Nair is very good. Your forward air is very good. Forward air can get punished though. But yeah. The hit and response is probably going to try and stay pretty grounded. But once he lifts off, then it's pretty limited drift. Yeah, multi-jumps also go kind of crazy. For multi-jumps, it's usually about trying not to commit too early. You'll often have to give them a lot more room, but you just kind of close a comfortable distance. Sometimes you can kind of force it in a situation where it's like, I'm gonna just keep resetting this until you have to land. But, yeah, I get that. Once you figure out this matchup, you're taking down Red Deer Weekly's easy. Yeah, I guess to be fair, the person you're thinking of is Noon, right? Noon would be the one that's causing a lot of grief there. Noon's been having pretty good improvement. I can't remember the last time I actually played Noon. It might have been at Lacombe Dome 2, but I can't recall. Or like not 2, sorry, Lacombe Dome, like the movie. I don't know why. Lacombe Dome was beforehand, but for some reason, like mentally I register that like monthly set as something different. How has the start of your new year been, Mason? Hopefully not too bad. Ooh, yeah, I got caught by the Nair and that took away the mana coordination. Unlucky. That's a good conversion. Wow, that caught. Year's been going good. New phone, new car. Starting the plan for ISL Championship due to sponsors backing out. Oh man. Yeah. Sponsors cause a lot of problems, don't they? It's like it's a blessing and a curse. When it works out, it definitely makes things easier to pull off, but a lot of times there's the stress of things falling through. Oh. New phone and new car is nice though. I kind of might be with my phone for a little bit still, but I might be looking for a new phone eventually, because I think it's starting to lose a little bit of port connectivity. It's still working right now though. I went a year without a phone that had a charging port though, because I used wireless charging. I don't want to do that again though if I can help it. Sponsors promised 5K for championship and backed out. Oh man. Yeah, that's a lot to have just drop. at least you know ahead of time for this one, right? Because if it was something that was kind of like you run the event and it's not there, that's also really bad. I think that one is a lot harder to kind of manage because it's sort of like people were promised. Then yeah, Hyundai Kona. It's nice. I've been running my car for the last little while, but I'm hoping it keeps me for a while. I do like my car. I'm not like a supercar person in terms of like I don't spoil my car, but it is important to me. Let me do this real quick. I was gonna enter Colchester this week, so I should just get that done today. Got the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, and you love it. Highly recommend Google Pixel. Let me see what that phone looks like. Pixel 9 Pro XL. It looks like it has a pretty bopping camera, but I think I remember that. That was how the Google ones work. It looks like a nice phone. Very nice. Yeah, hopefully you can get another sponsor there. Hope that works out. My New Year's so far has been pretty good. Kind of working for the most part, I would say. Spent some time with friends here and there. Trying to think if there's anything else that I've really gotten up to. Nothing yet per se, but this upcoming year, there's a decent amount of Smash stuff that'll be happening for me, so I'm looking to try and keep that going. Keep the content portion going too, because streams are going well. I just have to get better at uploading consistently. So that is my current goal, is to maybe get that uploaded a little more consistent. But then gonna be practicing Smash. Gonna be practicing some rivals for Salt Flats. I got a little bit of a plan for that. I don't play rivals, but I will be. I will become a rivals player for a short time. Ouch. I appreciate that. Yeah, any bit helps for the even if it's just lurking is good. Lurking is very common. I do it a lot when I'm watching streams. Well, I guess Cat's done. All good. Good games. Yeah. No, all good. It was actually pretty good considering then that it's EU to US. Well, EU to Canada. So even a little bit further even. But Yeah, actually turned out pretty solid. GG's though. And I also appreciate Chiggles for comments about the tourney review. I'm glad to hear that people are enjoying it. I actually was not expecting it to for people to like it as much. I thought people might enjoy it, but what's it called? I thought it might be a little bit more kind of for people that already follow me, but a lot of new people I think have come in for it. Is there Menace offline? Yeah, once you get more people in the arena, it definitely starts adding the lag for sure. And I pretty much played Pit from launch. Well, I did play Pit from launch. And Wii Fit joined not too long after, honestly. I played Cloud as well, but Cloud is back. Cloud took a breather for maybe like 4 or 5 years. He's around. I'm meaning to get Cloud a little bit more bracket experience, though, of like matchups or sets that I'm struggling to win as Pit. Oh wow, that was crazy. I did. What's that new pricing I mentioned for the coaching? I'll try and explain it. It's a little bit complicated, but I'll put it through here. I guess what I could do, this might make it slightly easier. I haven't used this yet, actually. Where's this thing? I can't find it. Okay. Let me just go to my memberships. So I'm running 2 different types of coaching things. Oh man. I'm running 2 different types of coaching things. One is through my memberships, and there's basically, it's like best of 5 with advice or first to 5 with advice, VOD review, as well as like it's a alternative is either like 30 or an hour of VOD review. And I think, what does that run at? Maybe I'll have to grab the actual physical numbers. There's also a longer term kind of coaching that I'm doing that is 70 CAD, and that is like 5 coaching sessions plus, or well, not plus, 5 coaching sessions with a variety of different types of content, I guess. It can be practice, it can be theory, it can be VOD review, all sorts of things. Ouch. You 2 aren't that far apart. What's that? Wow, man, just think around that. I kind of remembered as that like movement was happening. I was like, wait, that back here is probably going to catch me. I didn't actually get out in time. Nice catch. Nice. Ooh, that was bad. As soon as I landed, I saw the F smash. I was like, wait, I'm kind of boned. That'll hurt big time. Whatever, work out. Yo! How's it going, Leroy? He'll be home in 2 hours. I'm still live by then. There's a chance. I don't necessarily have anything going on to prevent me from streaming. Okay, I gotta chill out. Wait, it did. Never mind. I thought for sure that was way weaker. Maybe that was made like partially DI. I'm not really sure. I didn't expect it to kill. Okay. If I can just figure out where that thing is, then I can... Here, this is it. Okay, I found it. This is what I was talking about. That shows my prices for memberships, but 70 CAD is what I do for 5 sessions, theory, practice, VOD review, kind of like mix of that. Otherwise, through the memberships, the second and third tiers have a best of 5 with advice, or 30 minutes VOD review, or first to 5 with advice, hour VOD review.
3, 2, 1.
How I plan to implement the membership-based ones is I plan to kind of like make like a little segment before these viewer arenas. This was kind of like my thought process. But obviously depends on people's availability as well too. So then I was thinking if worst comes to worst, I just do it through the Discord, my community Discord. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Oops. I don't think I made it back anyways, even if I angled it. I ran out of jumps on that one, which was kind of the main issue there. What should you do in bracket if you just can't adapt to why you're losing to someone? Well, if you're looking to try and you're still trying to take a win out of it. It kind of depends. Sometimes you might want to try and like see what you can do to avoid forcing that interaction. like if it's a special type of interaction that's causing you that kind of trouble. And see if that can maybe help you get a better chance of winning. Otherwise, if it's sort of like one of those situations where it's like, I can't really figure out the solution today, and I'm probably going to lose this, I would say it might be good to sort of try and figure out more details about that specific interaction. Figure out like what exactly is going down, right? If you're not going to figure out the solution today, then at least you can maybe try with all of the kind of pieces in place in the future, if that makes sense. And then by doing that, it might be able to make your future attempt easier. Those are kind of two ways it could go down. That too. Definitely don't want to be frustrated in the middle of your set. Want to convert it into something that's constructive. It's hard to do that, like to have that mindset, but it's definitely something that you want to be able to do. You want to be able to worry less about being frustrated. Well, there is input delay, but there is, yeah, it depends on a variety of factors, so, I mean, you could base it off of something like, it can be based off of the controller you're using. It can be based off of the adapter that's being used, if you're using, like, GameCube, for example. Oops. But the game also, I think, has like native like 8 frames or something of delay, so, or like, yeah, input delay. So it does make a difference. You can feel it sometimes. And monitors too. That's a really good point. That's yet another factor, right? So there's a lot of things that affect how the input delay feels. I know that for Pro controller users, if the like NFC setting or whatever is turned on, then it adds like an extra frame delay or something to controllers. Something like that. I always forget the exact details. Something that you wouldn't expect to apply just applies though. I'm actually very lucky because generally for input lag, I don't feel it a huge amount, but yeah, it's got to be pretty bad for me to feel it. But usually, like the most that I'll feel is if it's like Mayflash or something, like a Mayflash adapter, because I use GameCube, right? Yeah, it does convert into up smash. It's a nice little mix-up. not? Yep, see that. Ooh, I missed it. Missed that punish. Also, if you are in the lobby and you're spectating, that also does add lag too. This game's got a lot of lag components to it. Oh, okay. Like you feel like you're playing slower? Is that what you mean? That might be a little bit different then. Oh yeah, that was a hard one to catch. Probably should have just gone for something a little more consistent. I think there's a lot of situations where I actually go for dash grab and they're risky to be going for. I should be going more so for something like a... Wow, I died for that. Something like dash attack. Ay, ay, ay. My life, my stock. Oh my gosh. Be careful here. Oh man, I tried to dodge. Specifically that is what I tried to dodge, but I got hit by the last hits. Oh yeah, done. Good spacing. Sometimes your hands would take forever to process things you want to do in bracket. That depends. Oh man. Could depend on a couple of things there. I mean, generally you want to feel like you can do things kind of naturally or automatically. So if you're having to think and then do, that could be causing you problems there. Just like kind of like the pressure during a match. But if that's not what this is, then sometimes there's actually a video that I have on my channel about when you don't feel like you're playing kind of like 100%. So some of that can involve like whether your inputs are maybe like not as precise or they're slower than you're expecting. And basically opting for an easier way of play. Basically just like easier combo routes and other sort of things. Just to guarantee like a minimum punish and make that kind of floor more stable. That can sometimes help out too. Do I feel like I play slow? I would say not really. If by slow you might mean like more like passive or like whiff punishing, then I definitely have some of that in my play. But in terms of like the way that a lot of my play revolves, it is kind of around trying to put on a decent amount of pressure, so through reads, but then also once I get my advantage state going, it's pretty much a lot of reaction, and sometimes in very tight windows. So For that reason, I wouldn't say that I play slow. Once I start playing against, like when I play against very good players, then I'll often play more passive though, just to not kind of put myself in bad positions and to spend a little more time trying to see if I can force a mistake out of them, rather than the other way around. But that's the extent of it, I think. A Meta Knight. This is fairly rare. Meta Knights are not that common. Gonna play a Roy this Sunday. Yeah. Gotta make sure you're ready. Sometimes it's pretty scary. Fast character. Good character. Methodical when playing, and it's nice, but there's good players I face and feel like you can't do much. I'm definitely very flowcharty. Like, I'll set up certain advantage states and I'll basically kind of just go through it. Go through the motions of whatever it's supposed to be next. I do try to use a lot of my movement to, like, make it harder to track. Although, it definitely could be a lot tighter. That's sort of... We did the 0.25 times VOD review, and I feel like that was, if there's anything, that might be the one takeaway I had, was just that I might be going a little bit too much laterally and vertically. Need to kind of shrink that distance. Glad to hear you saw the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I gotta make more of those. Yo, KV, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Definitely, yeah. Well, winning is just one part of it, right? The thing is, basically, if it really was all about winning, there would be a very, very large amount of people who are just constantly going to be disappointed. Or otherwise, not everybody can enjoy it, right? Not everybody can have fun in that sense if it's all about winning, right? So it's important to take a step back and think a little bit more about it. At the end of the day, you're meant to win, like, or you're meant to try and perform, right? Like, if it's all about, like, being, if you leave it all to, gosh, how do you describe it? The results matter to some degree, in the sense where if your goal in Smash is to get better, then you're gonna have to start substantiating some of that with results. But it shouldn't be the end of the world if at a tournament or another tournament things aren't working out, right? People also join tournaments just for, or competitive scenes just for kind of community aspects, right? A lot of people who are also interested in the same stuff. And yeah, it's also like kind of the nitty gritty, nerding out a little bit about the game is fun. Chiggles asked, where would the #1 place to visit, or what would be my #1 place to visit for Smasher Holiday? Answer is Japan. I am going to Japan in a couple of months. At the end of March into April. So I'm going to try and make some tournaments while I'm there. And also practice, so I hopefully don't go 1 and 2. Mostly Tokyo region.
2, 1, go!
There are some other spots that I'll be hanging out at, but I don't know if I'll have a chance to enter anything there.
Watch the flow of
You
my
say the reason you
movements
ask
as
is
I demonstrate.
because you feel sometimes you play too slow and it becomes detrimental.
Distribute your weight equally.
Slow's not necessarily bad. When we were talking about it, I think the thing that becomes a little bit of an issue is you have to make sure that it's keeping you in.
Now return to your original position.
It's not putting you at a disadvantage, right? So if, for example, your playstyle requires approaches, then you have to make sure that you're ready for when somebody like pops into that space, right? Or otherwise, if there's like a big vulnerability in terms of the commitment or positioning, then sometimes you kind of have to set a line or like figure out a way to do it a little bit more safely. I think end goal of competitive play, like the end point of a competitive play, is very passive and very like let the opponent go first, because it's all about kind of like setting up whiff punish stuff or timeout. Right, timeout basically forces someone to approach because you have the percent lead or stock lead, so not all bad. See ya, Mr. Kangaboo. And Rema, feel free to join in. We got the arena code just at the bottom there. Supernova? I want to go to a Supernova. That is definitely on my list of tournaments I want to do.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Alright, I got a phone call, but I'm trying to see if it's a phone call I'm actually supposed to know. No.
While exhaling, bend forward
sure.
and touch your toes with both hands.
No job, didn't hire. Dang. It's tough. I know a bunch of people who are in the job hunt phase.
Original position.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Super Majors travel isn't cheap. The flights are usually not very cheap in. And then, on top of that, you usually gotta get some, lodgings. So, like, hotel, Airbnb, whatever. And then
Stand straight
food
and try to
and
keep your
transit.
hips aligned with your back.
It adds up. I travel a lot. It happens. So that's why I keep most of my travel to Canada,
Now,
just because I kind of
return
have
your
to.
original position.
Depends on whether your some venues are 24 hours and some aren't. If they're 24 hours, then yeah, you could do that. But if they're not, then you'd have to have a room. Might not be the most comfortable sleep though. Get in the pod rooms. Alright, okay. Let's game. Yeah, that was good. Nice. Funny enough, hotels actually are pretty cheap in Japan, depending on where you're looking, of course. And I think probably depending on season too, but cheaper than a lot of places in North America. North America ain't cheap. And also Europe, I'm sure. I wasn't sure I was getting that, and then I got it and I was like, wait, crap. Yeah, I might have to do a little bit more of that. I tried to get the setup, but I wasn't quite there in time. Yeah, okay, got me. Figure out how I punish that. Spacing's been very good. Oh my gosh, I almost died. No. Getting a gig at Supernova would be cool. Like volunteering or... Ooh, my bad. Or live shows. I see. There might be one. I see it there. That would be cool. Oh man. No, I needed that. Oops, I didn't like that, but it didn't work out anyway. Yeah. Makes sense. That's unfortunate. Yeah, playing a music set into pools. That's pretty fun. What do you play? Wee. This is hurting a lot. Yeah. Just can't do that, really. Not easily, at least. Okay. Managed to just barely sneak past it. Ooh, that was a good one. Good up smash. That kills, yeah. I got shield stabbed. It was a good drop down. Metal drummer. Oh, I see. Yeah, regarding hotels in Japan, it depends on where you are, obviously, staying. But because Tokyo is so big, you can go to like one of the, I don't even know what you call it. They're prefectures, right? You can go, well, yeah, I think they're different prefectures there. You can go to a different prefecture, and then the transportation is good enough to get you around. But yeah, GG's. I like the Aegis. It was quite a bit of pressure. I was finding it hard to figure out times to actually throw out a move or counter hit. I couldn't really get enough separation to make it a spacing game. Yeah, more or less. There's not too much else. It's definitely trying to get the edge guards is definitely the big thing that my win condition there. This is this one is it. I completely forgot for a bit. Yeah, well, it does depend on sort of like how well things are spaced. Like, your up air was well spaced, so it worked out. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it will still tank things from like Mithra or Pyra. Usually it's a little bit easier, I think, to get away with throwing an Orbiter out against. Well, in theory it would be Pyra because of the lag of the moves, but a lot of times it works better against Mithra's hitboxes. I do not know Slack. Yeah, the up air definitely clips the toes. Yeah, I want to go to Supernova for all the different events and games that are there. Like, I played Smash 4, right? And I actually do like Smash 4 quite a bit still. So I'd love to enter the Smash 4 tournament. I wouldn't be good at any of the other ones, though. We're all in 64. It's fun to see them get their little spotlight, though, at that event. Probably not this year, but another time, maybe. I would like to go. It's on the list. His gameplay. Big damage, oh my gosh. The fakest of kill screens. That'll go well. I still don't really get how that works. Is it like a second hit or something is hitting there and it's like changing the launch to be like way, way weaker? Just want to know how much you need to save to really be able to travel and be set for that kind of trip. With passes and everything. Supernova's in like August, right? So I guess that gives you like maybe like half a year to really spend on or spend time trying to like save up. I couldn't really tell you exactly because I don't know what the pay would be. That's a bunch of calculations there, but if you want to know what sort of things you'd expect to pay for while you're on the trip, there's stuff like, again, the flights there and back. That's pretty important. Transportation to and from the event. If you want to cut corners, you can get transit, which usually is pretty cheap for like a weekend. Otherwise, like Ubers and stuff will be quite costly over time, because unless you're getting like a hotel venue, then there's going to be some travel involved. Food, well, I mean, you gotta eat how many courses a day, right? And almost all of that is going to be out of pocket, right? So you're basically going to have to buy yourself a fair amount of meals there, and then the rest of it is pretty much up to you, right? Like if there's other things you want to get at the event, so like merch and stuff, then you might need a bit of budget for that too.
Now, return to your original position.
Let's tone up those legs.
Alright. I play the Wii Fit. Let's see what happens. Wii Fit trainer on Wii Fit FD should be illegal.
3, 2, 1, go!
I guess if you're going for like the whole, if you're going for the whole SmashCon, which I assume you would, pretty sure it's like normally like a 4-day event, right? So you probably would have to actually have a pretty decent food budget going on there. I tried.
Training and working on your sides. Now, return to your original position.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
And you can cut corners a little bit on food. Like, for example, if
Hands and heels on the
it's easier though if you have a room,
Hold this pose for 30
like a hotel
to
room,
40 seconds.
because you can give yourself, like, you could do like a small bit of shopping just to get like some very basic types of, let's say like breakfast food or something,
Now return to your original
or it could be factored into, yeah, breakfast at the hotel, right?
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Stuff like that.
While exhaling, bend forward and touch
The part that's hard is like I'm using different currency when I travel, so the calculations of numbers I'm not entirely sure because I'm actually not sure what it costs for some of this stuff. Never mind the
Now return to your original
conversion.
position.
Hotel breakfasts are mid. There's usually enough mix or like variety in there that you can get something decent. You just have to be... Not everything will be great. But I've been to some hotels that had some really good breakfast. Usually the actually cooked stuff is a little bit more inconsistent. But if you have something like, let's say... there's like baked goods like muffins and stuff, or bagels. Those are gonna have a lot more consistency. Denny's would be cool too. Oop. Nice, that was good. Good parry. Wow, I was surprised that actually was still the hitbox. To be honest, I thought that was not going to be. Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely doable. If you're working like even like part-time, I think it'd still be doable. But yeah, sometimes it's just sort of like, it's about whether or not you find that work, right? Because otherwise, like, it's putting yourself in a pretty big hole to make it happen. So you definitely do want to have something, some savings or something. So, yeah. It's good to, gives you motivation to get that work, right? So you can go out for this sort of stuff. Caught the jump, unfortunately. That was a bit unlucky.
What's up now?
GG's on that one. Yeah, that'd be cool. Basically, if there's no money coming in at the moment, right, then any money that comes in there from that paycheck will definitely make it more doable, right? If there aren't that many life costs, like if you're still living with family, and you don't have to pay for rent and stuff, then it'll probably be easy enough to save. Just gotta be disciplined. You gotta keep to the plan and remind yourself that it's meant for the trip. Sometimes it's easy to just be like, oh man, I really want this because I have the disposable income, but save up first. Get the, I'm so sorry. I might have body blocked that. Yeah. I kind of forget where I was going with that. Save up the money first, and then after that you can maybe have some extra spending money or something. Yo, Rehydrated, welcome. Yeah, job market's pretty tough. Basically, no matter where everyone is, everyone talks about how hard it is to find some work. Why can't I be like every other pit and start with Arrow? I mean, I do Arrow a fair amount. Like, I'll probably start this match with Arrow. Just you watch.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh. But there you go. That's why sometimes it might not work.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
That was nice.
Focus on stretching your back. Now return to your original position.
Okay, that's good. Ah! Oh no. Okay, nice try.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Ow! Wait, I'm trying to read. Oh no, I got sour spot.
Distribute your weight equally between both legs.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's sort of where the networking and connections come in. As much as I don't really like that.
Now, return to
But
your original
unfortunately,
position.
you gotta start somewhere. Or otherwise build up resume, right? Get volunteering and stuff.
My movements as I demonstrate.
At least for entry level.
Feel the stretch in your side.
I wish I could tell you. I don't know why.
Return to your original position.
It's a hard life out there.
Watch
wow,
the flow
barely
of my
caught that.
movements as I demonstrate.
That'll kill. Your bachelor's degree is getting you nowhere.
Heels on the floor. Hold this pose for 30.
I did get a bachelor's. It is currently not being used for the current, or like for its intended use, I guess. Like I'm not working in
Now return to your
my
original
intended
position.
field, but I'm sure it helped at the time. Yes, I did work before my bachelor's degree. I worked during university.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Did part-time while I was there, and then after that, full-time, obviously. Which side do you get?
And try to keep your hips
Might
aligned
be a
with
little
your
much.
back.
Oops. Wait, it wasn't for me. Me reading somebody else's question.
To your original position.
My bad. I have a friend who's going into trade school, actually, just to get, like, different credentials because of how hard it is to find stuff. Don't you see, fellas? I'm pursuing the most optimal strat here. I'm going streaming. This is where all the big bucks are, right? That's what I was told. Also realize this text is like not even accurate anymore, but whatever. Let it go. High taper fade meme is still massive. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this like... Oh no. Don't catch me. Ah! Oh, I actually took it. Let's go. Wait, I'm still converting? I didn't mean to do that one specifically, but... Or, well, rather... I did actually do it, but... I did it a little bit late. Holy moly, the lag on this one. That's sort of what a lot of people would like to have out of taking school like that. It's unfortunately not going to guarantee you anything. I guess certain fields might be able to get you something, but I mean, it is a pretty competitive market out there, and there's also lots of people. So easier said than done to just like get a job out of it. I think traditionally it's considered a good idea to get that sort of stuff just because it gives you a good chance to get all that sort of stuff. Definitely good to get more education like that, but yeah. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get work even with the right education. Yeah, you need a master's. That's kind of like how mine works. Mine's a master's-based sort of thing. Not really meant to be going into anything with just a degree. So I get that. Well, it's good to be debt-free from college. So that's a whole other ball game as well. Ow, 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 ow. Chat, I think it'll be over soon. I'm not sure. This is where we get political. I was literally thinking in my head, because I'm not the biggest, like... I usually don't like to bring the politics into my chat. This is probably the limit of it. This is as far as I get. Going into the job struggle. That's not enough, is it? Oh my gosh, it almost did kill. No! Oh my gosh. That's tragic. I meant to up arrow. Like this is what I tried to do, but I failed. Wow. Yeah, talking about a job for SmashCon. Exactly. Alright. Got through that round. Undertaker, I think it might be a little bit too laggy. Like Oy. This one's taking a while. Is it just the lobby? Is the lobby just hardcore, like, getting lagged? Oh my gosh. Wait, communication error. Dang.
3, 2, 1, go!
Wait, that was me. Is it me then? Hold up. Huh. I'll just restart. I'll restart Smash and put a new arena up, but I'm a little surprised. Give me a sec. Like switching once again. Hey, it doesn't matter if it's a public arena. You gotta do what you gotta do. If anyone's curious about this game, I've never played it. I got it with gold coins. Because I needed to use them before they expired. Alright. I will get a new arena up. I just gotta get it together first. It's also all good, Wayman. You used your expired ones on on Wii skins. That's actually a good idea. I should have done that. I'll think about that next time.
Step into the ring.
I just kind of wish they were better. Because, like, I feel like Platinum I have more use for than, gold coins. I don't have much use for them.
Choose your fighter. Club.
Themes like 3DS for Switch 2. Yeah, themes would go crazy for... We should have had themes. So I sure hope that they put that in.
3, 2, 1, go!
Heck, back in my Xbox days, they used to have that stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, I tried to catch, like, just a broad range of time, broad span of time, but did not cover well enough. I'm still okay, for now. Wow. Oops, I didn't mean that one. Oh my gosh. Okay. There we go. Pasta gives you energy. Food gives you energy. Pasta's carbs, right? Food people. if there's any nutritionist. You want carbs. Just not too much of it. Okay, that was my bad. That was bad. Penne. Okay, not bad. Ow. I see. Makes sense. Ah! I'm okay though. I get out of this. Wow, I managed to actually dodge that. Man, I'm out of water again. Actually, I have been trying to spend a little bit less, or, well, spend less on food, but I've been trying to eat a little bit less too. Outrunning a diet is hard. You need to eat right.
3, 2, 1, go!
But part of that is also has to do with energy levels too, just because I also tend to get a lot of food coma these days. I'm old. Not actually old though. That's gonna hurt big time. Dude, I tried to tag it, I swear. No. Wait. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Ooh, I think it was like a small crouch there. Oh, I thought I might be able to sneak under it, but I didn't. How could this be? No! Goodbye. Ow. I almost side B stalled. I almost got fucked. Yeah. GG on that one. Alright. Let's do it, Ed. Let's see what you got. According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way bees should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get it off the ground, probably, or something. I don't know. Get it in the air. Oh god. The pig! All the B-movie script that you could paste. Dude, sometimes I wish that streaming would let you watch like movies or something like that, you know what I mean? Would be some very funny stuff. Like, obviously it makes sense to not be allowed, but yeah. I'm trying to give it to you. Here, revenge. No. Alright, okay, fair enough. There you go. Oh my gosh, I hit this stuff. That was a good grab. Good catch, good catch. Oh. That's not gonna kill though. I might kill him just straight up. Ow! I died at 87. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, no more. No more freebies. One last stock. Oh my gosh, I saw the vision. I don't know if anybody else saw that. There was almost something very cool. No! Don't break my pack. Huge. No, I tried to invincibility it. I might lose this. No! Yo, Nas, what's up? Welcome. If I got the timing just right, I would have done up air finishing touch on the one like tech chase scenario, but I didn't quite get the drift right in the execution, so I definitely missed it. Yes, theoretically a TO could DQ you like that. I popped up in the recommended, let's go. That's good to hear. The streams and the content have actually been doing pretty well recently, so yeah. It's good if it pops up on the recommended there. Yes, a major TO could also win a major. It's possible. My thoughts on fighting heavies. I respect them, like I treat them with respect. Because I don't want things to go wrong. But the idea is that they are pretty inherently flawed characters. Like they have like some pretty big weaknesses. Most of the time. And you just try to exploit that. If you can, if you can kind of understand why why their options are like so inherently bad, then you might be able to do it without, like, you might be able to sort of take advantage of it without putting yourself as much, like, at risk of, like, being, like, red or pattern recognition. Certain things like the speed of the characters is just a very difficult thing for heavy players to get around. They kind of have to deal with it. Like, if I had a choice, I probably wouldn't want to fight a heavy, but it depends on the heavy. Meki's probably been the closest the TO has ever been to winning their own major. Meki's good. Meki's gamer. I almost played Umeki, but I got pwned by Double Steve, so I did not play Umeki. You won your own weeklies? Let's go. I got 4th at my own tournament. That was about as close as I got. That was a nice pair. Ooh. Beautiful sour spot there. Horse low tier? Pit's gotta be at least mid tier. Low tier in quotations. That might be reasonable. How do you ascend past being tired? I actually don't know the answer to that. I'm trying to figure that one out. I wake up, and I probably don't, like, wake up until, like, 2 hours after I'm, like, up and about. It's tough. Like, I'm functional, but I, feel very groggy. I will say inertia is pretty strong though. When you end up getting... When you're always moving, always doing things, it gets harder to fully wind down and start really feeling super tired. You want to get on, but you won't really be able to play. Well, up to you. I'll be running the arena for a little bit longer still here, so won't be running or won't be closing quite yet. I also have to get a little more used to running like longer than 3 hour streams. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but we'll see. Would I rather play Major or Seesaw? That is a good question. Both matchups are pretty good for my characters. I will say Ganondorf is probably worse. Like it's probably Pip Ganon is probably worse for Ganon than Incineroar's is. So in that sense, I might prefer Major, but Seesaw's lots of fun to play against, I'll say. I do have a feeling that he might get my number soon. He was pretty close last time we played. Well, if you're worried that you're not going to be able to play the way you want to, then sometimes you can just play for fun too, right? Be chill. Just have a fun time with it. You can do that too. Yes, a lot of people do energy drinks. I don't actually have energy drinks all that often. The only energy drink I have, not hashtag ad, but kind of, is Celsius. that's it. But in Canada, it's not super easy to get Celsius like in bulk. So yeah, buying individual is not really play. I do not have Fent. I also like coffee. Coffee is probably my favorite drink. I can see it being Steve. I think Steve is really hard. Otherwise, Greninja. Greninja is, I think, generally agreed upon as a pretty bad matchup for Pit. I personally have trouble with Steve. I think the problem with Steve, for the most part, is that it can go fine for a lot of it, but once you drop down, like once you don't have the lead anymore and you're fighting from behind, it is super hard to claw back. So that part is sort of what starts skewing my thought process for the matchup. It's just like he can really just like get one huge combo that can either even things up or like build a huge lead of percent. And then you have to like work pretty hard to kind of like nickel and dive back into that space. And it's not necessarily like neutral gets all that much easier just because you're Pit. So yeah, I don't know, it's tricky. It's a hard matchup. And it's harder because I also don't have anybody. I have no Steve minutes. Ooh, left tilt. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of general energy drinks. Usually I don't have anything. Is there anyone I'm scared of at Breadbasket? Well, there's lots of people who can beat me. I don't know if scared would be the words I'd use, at least. For the most part, I don't think about who do I not want to face, if that makes sense. Most of the time, I want to be able to beat everybody at the bracket. There are matchups, for example, where it's like, oh, I'm more likely to lose that. But I want to be able to I want to be able to beat everybody. So playing them in a sense is a good thing too, just because it forces me to have to adapt or perish. Simple as that, really. But there's lots of good names coming out, aren't there? Probably still going to be more in the future too. Very impressive. That was DI, I think, on that one. What's the joke you created? I'm scared of you, Dawes. Yeah. I'm panicking. Alright. Let's see what you're made of. Oh, you created the adapter perish thing? Syrup, the solo Nest main. Yes, definitely solo Nest main.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, I'm okay. Ooh, I didn't mean that, but it worked out, I guess. Ah, yeah. No. How should you riz up the Huz in DM? I am not familiar with the normal game these days. That isn't to say I don't have some level of Riz, but I probably don't have the kind of Riz that you're looking for. Wait, Felix at Let's Make Big Moves? That'd be huge. Also, hello, Felix. And Kurdik, are you're Shinobu then? I didn't actually recognize the tag. Yeah, could you imagine if we could get all the Wii Fits going? That'd be cool. Gotta get a Sprite and Noth in on it too. And Charlotte. The whole Wii Fit meeting. Okay, my bad. I should have just done that. No. I thought I saw something saying... Wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. That's what it was. I misread it. I mean... Still sounds pretty cool to me, at least. Let's get you out to Let's Make Big Moves. Oh man, that's tough. I thought I was on the other side. I was not on the other side though. Okay, huge. Oi! Oh, that was nice. Very good, very good. You have no idea who this Shinobu person is? Fair enough. You're just a Pit fan? Dittos in bracket feel like Battle of Bigo. I mean, you definitely take a Ditto a lot more personally, just because it is your character. It's actually pretty hard, though, Dittos. A lot harder than you would expect. You would think that it would be easier just because you know... your own character. And if you did that, I'd still be allowed to enter.
3, 2, 1, go!
But you would be cutting out quite a bit of our region. At least at like the top, upper level. That's basically what bar tournaments were for a little bit. Cut him out. Yeah. You'd be salty if you lost a war, Ditto. That's fair. I definitely had a phase in Smash 4 where I had to play the Ditto a lot. Or, well, not a lot, but... There was another ranked player who also played Samus, and when we first played, I lost, and I remember that I didn't feel happy about that. I felt pretty upset that I didn't win. Next time around, I did win, but, I mean, obviously, over time it ended up developing more into a sense of camaraderie in terms of, like, yeah, we play the same character kind of thing. Basically, by that point, then it mattered a little bit less to me about winning the Ditto. Yes, Ross. Good old Ross. There still was a little bit of it at the start of Ultimate because of Wii Fit. There were lots of Wii Fits, but yeah. Nowadays, I don't really care too much whether I'm better, the better of the two in the Ditto. More about getting better at the game, which does mean getting better at the Ditto, but you can be bad at it too. You can be bad at the matchup as well. Yeah, there's definitely a degree of that with the character that you play. You start getting pretty attached. Olimar Ditto can be very vile. Yeah, it also depends on the Ditto sometimes. It's like when it's a Steve Ditto and they both just start mining. Used to be that way with Cloud, where they both just charge limit. That was also classic. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Wayman. Like, if you're the only notable one, then you definitely don't want to lose that matchup. I get it. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, you'd have. That's a lot of Pikmin management for sure. We're all Pikmin management, but the Pikmin are split up. Character reminds you of Ike. Interesting. Yeah, 6 Pikmin's a lot. I think in Brawl, so there were 6 Pikmin, but I think they were random order. Like, I don't think they were actually, like, in sequence like they are now. Which, I can only imagine just how annoying that would have been to try and deal with. That sounds kind of... I don't know. I'd be stressing as a Nolamar player.
2, 1, go!
Personally. Yes, Amphabulous did play the same skin as me too. Played Silver Samus. But it was the best one, so reasonable. But Amphabulous started as a Pip player, and then went to Samus, and I started as Samus, and in this game I'm a Pip player, so it's just kind of funny. Sadly, Russ doesn't play anymore, or at least doesn't go out to anything anymore. I think I've seen him on Elite a couple of times when I've done streams, though. Yeah. It's hard not to feel that way, but yeah, it's definitely risky. Dang. I do remember character montages, but I didn't actually watch them. I just remember them being on. Would I ever pick up Samus for this game? Probably not. So I don't play the same character across games, which means that Dark Samus is open, but even so, I still kind of don't want to count it. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm getting some yawns. These jumps are kind of crazy. Oh, this snipe? That was a good attempt. Samus is pretty good. It's true. I've never spiked my controller intentionally. I don't think. Not that I can remember, at least. Definitely not in bracket. I like Falcon Does. What a fun pastime. You break your hand before you break your controller. I'm a little bit too I'm particular about my controllers, so I definitely would not want to break them.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that's good. I down smashed! What the heck? Come on! I didn't really do much up smash in the last game that I played here, but I was thinking about it every now and then. I just didn't really set up good opportunities for it. No! Come on! Oh no, wait, hold on. Put me down, put me down, put me down. I'm good. Oi, oi. Oh, that was good. I like it. I like it. Oh. Dang, it didn't kill. No way! Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure how to punish it, so I like almost didn't punish it at all. Well, you probably made a bet on that one for Sean's case. Yeah, it's hard to keep the emotion out of the game, but I think it's good to do it. I think it gets you in a lot better of a headspace. Okay, that was a good grab. GG's Rama. Thank you for stopping by. Not shopping. I don't think this is a store, at least. I guess it could be. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you had some good games. And enjoyed yourself. No, it's not enough. I tried. Where's your hug at? Oh, that's fine. No. Look at the hug's going. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I'll be okay. Ooh, that was a good up smash. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, I tried a little too hard on that one. No! I missed it. I can't believe this. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Silent. It's tough out there sometimes. By the way, I got the bot working properly now. So it actually prompts periodically about the Discord. I also have an exclamation point video one for the latest videos, which I will have to keep up to date. But I think most of you have seen the most recent one. It's about my trip to Kings of Pally. You're done with the pasta for now? There we go. Actually, I'm not too sure yet what I'm going to make for food tonight. Because I could make some stuff. There's one thing that I'd like to make, but I have to go back to the, I have to go to the store to pick one ingredient up. But that aside, I can also make some other stuff too. So, kind of question whether or not I want to go through, take a short walk to the store or not. How lazy am I today? Is kind of the question. Dang, I thought I might get around it, but I didn't. I might kill. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Big damage. Oh yeah, good jump. Or, didn't know that it caught jump like that, but it does. Yeah, okay. But I got on stage. Let's go. Nice. Good catch, good catch. Oh my gosh. Heavy big damage. If you stream for 2 more hours, we could play. I probably won't be live for 2 more hours. But we'll see. Oh gosh. Owie. No, Wayman plays Olimar. No! The pain. Oh, okay, I missed it. Missed the punish. Okay. I missed the ledge! No! That's a rare moment where it actually didn't win. But I guess to be fair, it was, I guess it was a pretty high spike attempt. I'm gonna swap characters. We'll play someone else. And then I'll grab some water and stuff too, because I'm also out of the drink. And I need one. What's the Kurdic Black lore? I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what the name is referring to, but there was a Kurdic Black in our in the chat earlier. Okay, I'll play Olimar. I'll play Olimar with Pikmin. You'll see how it translates. It's not very pretty. I'll be right back. Getting some more water. Alright, I just got back. It's always cool seeing good players play characters they don't use. Usually, I would agree with that. On like the kind of like fundy side, it's interesting to see kind of like the routes they choose. I don't think my Olimar's it though. maybe I have some strats. Who knows? You'll see me use a lot of Solimar stuff because that's what I'm used to. Yo, Joe, welcome. Yeah, feel free to join. We got the arena just at the bottom there. Do I ever have a baddie waitress in game like this? Normally not. No, I'm good. I did meet one server one time where it was like, she's pretty cute. So tried to get her number, but I was unsuccessful. Obviously, you didn't tell her you're the #1 Smash player. You know what was so funny? It was, what's it called? Yeah, I didn't share that part because usually it's not good for the game. But, at the time, like, I think because basically I think I was basically on a trip, and so the idea was that like I came back one of the times to see her again, and I actually had like a trophy in my suitcase, and I didn't flex it, but I could have. Play tag and Smash. I'm just planning on playing arena games for today. So no tag. Yeah, normally if I can help it, I don't know. Well, that's not true, actually. A lot of the people I've been interested in have been from the gaming sphere, but when they're not from the gaming sphere, then I don't introduce that to them. Unless it's a much later stage. I wonder what the connotation is these days, though. 'Cause it's hard to say. I've always grown up, like, feeling like it's a downside or negative kind of thing. But, might not be viewed that way anymore. Gamers are pretty successful. Alright, let's do it. How do you casually bring up being #1 in the best region later? It's about the mystery factor. Because then they're just like, well, what else is about you there? You know what I mean? Kind of thing. They just start kind of wondering. You're onto something. Trust me, it can work pretty bad, or like it can work pretty well. Not bad. The whole point is having an air of mystery, but being open enough about it is nice. You don't want somebody who's like, you know, who's not open enough to share things with you. You want someone who will share things about themselves. But it's also kind of cool to feel like the deeper you go, the more that you'll find out about them, right? In nice ways. I died. What the heck? Oh gosh, okay. Nice. Well, hey, it's good to hear that she's being supportive. Because sometimes going to events can actually be like, I don't know, showing off the side of you losing is sometimes it can backfire. I died. No. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to rely more on my Solomar fundies to get me out of this situation. Oh my gosh, okay, here we go. That would be so disrespectful. I think I would be like, I'd be so mad. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh, I almost got a hold on that. No! No! Okay, I'm living. No! It was going better when I stopped using Pikmin. At least towards the end there. Oh, they're real if Pikmin are latched onto them. I didn't actually know that. I mean, usually you have to go for it anyways when you're doing Solomar. But yeah. Clip that and show to Leroy that I was using Pikmin for the first time.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, it gives the extra stun needed. Well, it's cool to know. Is there like a percent range where it's good? Or is it kind of like as long as they don't get knocked over? Well, we're definitely having a match here. Yo, Aiden. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for showing support as well, too. I tried my best. It's lots of fun. Mid-percent kind of situational. Mid-percent could possibly lead into a smash attack. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of trying to do there at the end. I was thinking of trying to lead it into like a purple F smash. I lost my first two stocks a little bit too easily. Am I going to Battle of BC? I wish I was. Unfortunately, I am not. But at the same time, I will be in Japan. So, there's a chance I'm probably entering tournaments there instead. But as a result, I have to miss Battle of BC. I may go to Gommel, though. I've been eyeing flights and trying to wait until it like dips down low enough. Which, why don't we take a look right now? I'm not gonna show it, but I'm just curious. What is it coming out to right now? Yeah, it's still kind of high. What would I say it takes to make a name for yourself in the game? I don't know, actually. I pass on the question. I think being interesting, or appearing interesting. Everyone's interesting if you give them time. How does it feel to win a regional? It's generally pretty good. So, I've won other regionals. That one there was one that was quite a trip out. It's the tournament I've won the farthest away, right? So it kind of feels nice to be able to travel out and take it. I remember the first time I won a regional, I was very, very hyped for sure. Because it was, I don't know, felt like you finally climbed the hill, or the mountain, right? Sort of how it felt. I think for that tournament that I just made the video about, I'm trying to think of like what I felt at the time. I mean, it felt pretty good because I got to play some players that I wanted to play. And I kind of held up. I held up my seed because I actually was. I was seeded first for the tournament, but I've been seeded before and not won the tournament. So I think I'll run a little bit longer, and then I'll probably end stream. So maybe like a half hour more is what I'm thinking. Starting to use Pit. What do you think is better for the character to start with it? Really good at neutral, but miss a little of everything else. So, one thing that helps out, at least for starters, is if you know what auto cancels are or how they work, basically you can fast full Pit's neutral air a little bit early and like get past, like you can land early without the crazy landing lag, and it makes it easier to follow up on combos, especially at low percent. So it definitely can strengthen your punish game a lot. Down tilt is really good just in general. So it's kind of nice to throw out every now and then, or like kind of like maybe let's say you threw out like a backer or something to cover yourself, to possibly follow up with a down tilt afterwards. Otherwise, Pip for the most part, it takes a lot of practice getting used to all the different situations and how you get around everything, right? Arrows take time to really get an idea of how you want to use them in your kit. I actually have a video that has like three tips for Pip, but he can be a pretty complicated character at times. The overall game plan is pretty simple. You just got to be pretty clean with your movement and your spacing. If you can do that, then he's pretty good. Ouch. I forgot that it sends at that angle. It is pretty strong. Wait, I have one more still. I have to wait one more. You didn't know he was a great character until you entered a random tournament and you got him twice and felt the power. Yeah, sometimes you just come across a character, or sometimes you're just playing them for fun and you're like, wait, I actually like really vibe with this guy.
3, 2, 1, go!
I think Ike is a pretty simple character to play, yeah. I mean, Cloud is too, in my opinion, but that's just me. That was nice. That's pretty big damage, yeah. I'm watching the match here. Been a lot of back and forth. Slack playing pretty alright though. Though it was a little stronger than what it killed, but does have more wind up. Do I think there'll be a new Smash with the new Switch 2? I don't think right away, but surely they'll have to come out with one once it's out. I don't know. Smash is just a little bit too much of a seller. They've got to do it, surely. Did everyone watch the new Switch 2 stuff? Like, it's not super new, but the announcement that came out. I actually haven't watched any of it. I've just seen what it looks like and, like, talk about it. I've seen. The new Joy-Cons look like they'll break even faster. I know some people are getting worried about that, especially with like the little like magnetic clasp into the sides. I know that people were like worried that those were gonna like snap. We'll see what happens. Joy-Con drift was a thing, though. I just wasn't really a big fan of the slides, though. I think your Link is fine to watch. I wouldn't call it lame. Alright, let's see what I can do. Watch me play. I'll totally do well with Olimar. No, that's not the one I wanted to toss. Oh no. Oi. Link Olimar's kind of hard. That was huge. Wait, hold on. I guess that makes sense when you think of it, or when I think about it. Oy. Nice. You tanked it for me. No! I'm moving up. No! Youch. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Okay. Huge. Ah! I didn't realize that would just kill me straight up. Oh no. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ugh. I'm not really too sure, Slack. I think you're playing just fine. Sometimes it starts becoming a little bit too more focused on trying to make the play look cool than doing what you need to do to get the win. In brackets. This is like crazy because I'm going for like I'm going for regular like Solomar things, but in my head I'm like, wait, I can like actually convert off of these things right now. This is really silly. Yeah, good catch. Oh my god. I gotta be careful here. Can't get a kill. Okay, what if I do this? Toss this guy? No, that was the wrong one. Okay, I was gonna get the blue out. That's huge damage. Absolutely huge damage. Dude, I got hit. Ow, okay, that's what I picked up. Okay. This is a pretty good lineup. Double reds. No. No! Okay, my bad. Dude, oh my gosh. No! Holy cow, what do I do here? Also, I've gotten so many swordy matchups. It's really funny. All right, there we go. Getting purples. I see. I assume I must disrupt a decent amount of stuff. Makes it a lot easier though. I see. I might get pwned here. This is Ganon. You know what? Solomar game. I have to go full power. Tried to do it with the. I'm trying to do like pure Solimar with no up B. So I just missed it there. Alright. Almost got pwned. No, I accidentally had grab. I didn't mean to grab, I swear. I would never do something so embarrassing. That's always a classic. Take that moment. The low profile. Oh, I'm dead. I'm actually just dead. Oh. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Don't worry. Oh my gosh. Come on. Oh my gosh. Wow, that actually still was the double hit. That's kind of impressive. I won't do it though. Oh, there we go. Alright, okay. This is so stupid. Alright, there we go. Used to know someone who worked security in the middle of the morning and he played Smash on the clock. Yeah, I do know some people who do that. Some people do play Smash on the clock. Okay, we'll do one more round of everybody here. And then I think that'll be it for today. I'm going to call it after that. So everyone who's in the lobby, up to Ed. We'll get one more game. Need to find the kind of job for that. It sounds nice, but well, they're hard to find for sure. Kind of work. Ooh. Okay, okay. Oh, that actually just sent me like flying. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That hit me still. I didn't think it was going. When you're about to clock out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, believe it or not, this is actually one matchup I have done before. in a bracket, like a house bracket, I've played this matchup before. I did not win. Aye. Wait, I have double purples. Toss this guy? What? How are you right now? What would you do? What's your What's your credentials? Clean my bathroom. Wait, I'm actually in trouble. No! I'm moving though. I like just realized just what percent I was at and what stock I was on too. I had a feeling there was just a side B coming out there. A little more. Yeah, kind of what Ed said too, to be fair. It's technically not a good thing to be slacking on the job like that. If it is something that is open enough that you're able to still do your job properly while doing it, then that's kind of nice. But hard to find a job like that. Sometimes it ends up being kind of menial. But not always. There are some ones where, like, someone's there in case of accident. And in that case, then they might actually have a little more free time than usual. Because it's more of like a precautionary type of job. Although, again, you would be hoping that they'd have full attention on whatever it is they're supposed to be monitoring. Which they might. They might have, like, sensors and stuff that they can just kind of... systems that keep track of it, and they just have to make sure that's all according to plan. It's more of a skill issue than character knowledge. Well, I'm trying my best. I'm getting a little bit lucky. No! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Come here. Attack me. Okay, that was a bad grab. Dodge. Wow, that reached really far, but I guess it was white, right? I think white has the bigger grab range. I'm trying my movement. My movement is the one thing I have with my Solimar. Ooh, this up here is huge. Wait. Ugh. They can negate the smash attacks because they're projectiles? Oh no. That would be for Hero's Shield and the other ones too, I'm sure. Alright. So this is the purple matchup. We'll try and see if we can get that going. Okay, I have one. No, I'm such a fool! No! No, I'm okay. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Huge. No, my Pikmin. Oh no. No. Huge. Huge. Dude, you attacked the Pikmin still. That was killed. Alright, good. Okay, I tried to catch it early, but it didn't work out. Okay, there we go. Alright, I actually feel like I'm playing Olimar. This is rare. Alright. This is the last game. Jay, I'm sorry you joined in, but I was planning on ending the stream. So I'm gonna have to say you won't be able to play today. But I do these on Mondays. So if you want to come by again, feel free. Oy. Oy. I'm okay though. Oh, that's good. My bad, my bad. I should have known better. No, what is that? I BA smash attacked by accident. Oh! What? Did you guys see that? That was insane. What the heck? Okay, I tried to take it. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, GG's everyone. Oh well, that's how it be sometimes. Sometimes you get kind of pwned. Alright. Well, thanks to everybody for stopping by. Pretty good stream today. I will be back on Wednesday. It will be some type of VOD review, probably matchup review. We will see. But either way, I will save it for then. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. You folks have a good rest of your day, evening, whatever it is. And I'll hopefully see you next stream. Peace.